Hey guys, happy Wednesday. How's your week going? Let's join the Ruy Lopez Rapid Arena. It's Martial attack today. I think we can call it Martial Gambit. I think we can, right? Oops. Martial attack, Martial Gambit. Let's go for it. I never played it before, so I'm excited to learn. I've seen some games in this opening, so maybe I have some idea, but never played it before. We will see. Let's see if we get a game. There we go. We play against Jack 4, and as far as I understand, after knight takes e5. Whoa! Warnaki! Warnaki just subscribed. Oh man, 2 months. Nice. 2 months in a row. Hello, Pepevich. Oh, look at that. Bishop takes d5. That's a very weird move. Okay, my move is forced. I didn't expect that to happen. So bishop d6, I guess, is better than bishop f6, right? Bishop d6. We'll see. Oh, he hangs the rook. That's nice. That's nice. I wasn't looking for the trick. I just thought it was my best try. Anyway, I'm up on material now. Let's see if this pawn is not too dangerous, but okay, let's use the file. If knight e4, I win a pawn, otherwise maybe rook can sneak into e1 square. So how are you, Warnaki? It's I think you already have one perk to redeem, but you have 2 now. Hello, Ravelanim. Sub 1 or sub 2. Sub 2 maybe. All right, let's go to e1. Cannot be that bad. And 1 second because I have a message. Wow, look at that king. It's going up. So this check is interesting, but I think I'm gonna first double rooks. He might want knight f3. So let's throw the check first. And against that I have this check or that check. I think this check is probably better, because I can safely take on f2 next, but I can probably play, and I think it's a better move, rook e8. The idea being I might checkmate him if he allows it. And he's sort of allowing it, I believe. Oh no, because the knight is defending the rook. Oh. So I missed something. So bishop d2 or bishop e3 are moves now, forced moves, I have to say. Bishop e3 better, because then it prevents what? Okay, don't understand that move. And bishop e3 now, so after the rook trade I cannot take on f2. I think that's the wisest. Let's see. No, he insists on that idea. Looks like I I might have now. There's no bishop e3 now, so he resigns. That was okay. Never mind. He missed the defense there. I was looking at some interesting lines today on a ridiculous Franco Benoni. Franco Benoni, that's like Benoni coming from the French defense. I think Cefa liked to do that. I think Cefa liked transposing into the Benoni from the French. I don't know a lot about that. Okay, now let's take the white side, and I'm going to play again the same main moves. E takes, knight takes, and now knight takes e5, knight takes e5, rook takes e5, and I think it's believed c6 is believed to be the main move. That's what I did, and now I don't have the slightest clue about what should I do, but I guess d4 makes sense. Bishop d6 is coming. Should be careful with the attack on h2. Queen h4 is gonna come. Hello Peter Barkus, what is up? Very cool lines. So I guess the rook must come back to e1 or e2, and yeah, I'm a bit worried about queen h4, g3, queen h3. What's going on there? If I go rook h5, I deserve to lose that rook. So, but it's an interesting idea. I guess knight f4 could be a problem. Never mind, let's go rook e2 or rook e1. What's the best? Let's go rook e1, the simplest. And if I'm lost here, it would be so unfair, wouldn't it? I know these lines have a lot of theory, and I don't know any of it, so yeah, here he comes. How is Fito? Fito is fine. He's sleeping right now below this table. Well, I guess g3 must be played. We'll see. I hope we don't get checkmated here. Queen h3 is sensible, and then threat could be bishop g4 to f3. Yeah. So one idea could be to play bishop queen f3, and if bishop g4, queen g2, but then it's really hard to connect the rooks in case he fights for the e-file. So another idea could be knight d2, but that's kind of blocking everything. Whoa, this is getting tricky, isn't it? Bishop e3 looks... So queen f3, bishop g4, queen g2, rook e8. Okay, I have a plan. I do have a plan. White Boom, hello. How's it going tonight? It's going well. How are you? This is my second game. First one was like a bit of a gift from my opponent. So that was the move I was expecting. Now I expect him to trade queens or play rook e8. If rook e8, I have queen h3, because if rook e1, I have queen f1. Although then takes bishop h3, and I run to the other side. And my idea is, after all those things, if rook e8 happens, I just play bishop d2, and I survive for one move. That's all I need to survive for one move after removing the queens. You're great, just tuning in. Okay, welcome. Does any of you have any idea of this opening? Because I'm a bit clueless. How much time did it take you to grow that beard? Last time I cut my... Oh, look at that. Bishop f3 is coming. So I don't have time to play bishop out. I must play knight e2, it looks like, which I didn't want to. But there's also bishop h3. It's pretty interesting. All right. Okay, this is a bit annoying, I have to say. I really want this bishop out, but if I get the bishop out, I must play queen f1 later. Okay, so let's do this. I'll get the bishop out. If bishop f3, I go queen f1. That's the plan, and I'll eventually play knight e2. And if bishop h3, I guess I have to play queen h1, which is horrible. But I'll eventually play knight e2 and queen f3. That's sort of the plan. I have a challenge by Cobra. No, please, no challenges right now, sorry. So how much time? I think last time I cut my beard, it was like 2 years ago for a wedding, but it wasn't even a complete shave, so I don't have an easy answer. And then from time to time, I just cut it a bit to shape it, but just almost nothing. Wow, f5. Okay, so knight e2, f4, knight takes f3. If queen takes f3, bishop d2. Well, I guess I must do it. I mean, otherwise I'm gonna get killed. So let's hope for the best. I know f4 is coming, but if I just sit, I'm gonna be checkmated. I think Oyarbide is playing good moves. He's doing what he has to. So let's take here and pray. So I don't have the slightest clue of what's going on. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I was seriously considering that if he takes on e3, I have a problem. Yeah, I think I actually blundered. And I think pawn takes e3 was winning for black. Never mind. He took there, so I guess I can just move the bishop. Wait a second. Pawn takes. If pawn takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen check. Okay, I think everything works. I can also take with f to try and trade queens. It looks a bit safer than taking with h, but to be honest, I don't think the sacrifice works. H takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, and if queen takes, queen g2, queen g2, queen g2, queen g2. Okay, let's do that, because the sacrifice, I think it doesn't work. Last time you were clean shave was before puberty then? No, it was maybe like 10 years ago or something like that. No, actually less than that. Maybe 7. Maybe 7 years ago I shaved for the last time. But then I cut my beard a lot. Okay, queen g2 must be played before I get checkmated. And yeah, it has to defend that, so queen f5 or queen f7 makes sense. But now h4 is not going to be so dangerous, is it? I'm surviving and I'm a pawn up. What? Okay, that's definitely not a good idea. Because the compensation you had was the attack. If you trade queens, you don't have an attack anymore. Okay, so that's good news for me. Moshavrov. Such long beards are quite common in Bengali poets. All right. How do you feel about the martial attack? I'm feeling it's very dangerous because first game I played black against a 1600 and I easily won. And this game I'm playing white against a 1500 and for the life of me, I thought I was getting checkmated. Yeah, it looks really dangerous. Okay, I missed that move, I have to say. Huh. I guess it's not the end of the world because I have bishop e1, which is a... Okay, bishop e1 is a very tricky move. Not bishop e3, but bishop e1. Oh, he has rook f6. Okay, never mind. But still, I'm gonna play bishop e1 to force him to go rook f6 and I trade rooks. Oh, he didn't take on f2. Okay, that was weird. Then he just gave me a second pawn on h3. But the logical idea would be to continue with rook f2. Okay. So now I'm 2 pawns up. Yay! He's gonna use the h-file? No, but he can't. Not really. Yo, Sphinxy, what is up? I'm really short on time. How do you feel about the Austrian attack then? I like it. All right. What should I do? I'll take that. I'm gonna keep it simple. Attacking this guy, maybe putting more pressure. Then he's gonna attack g3, which of course what? All right. Let's go here and here. Pepe giving timeouts to opponents and still winning to just always going to be a thing. Yeah, well, I mean, I berserk. It's not my intention to give my opponent an advantage, but my intention is to get an extra point if I win. Okay, where's that bishop going? Really tough call. To b8 or to f8. Jesus. There, but there I can... Okay, let's check here first, and then I'll think. Actually, I can trade rooks. Unless king e8. Okay, let's trade rooks. Let's keep it simple. Although maybe it's not the wisest. I mean, I understand maybe it's not the wisest, but it's the easier for me to start pre-moving moves. Oh, thank you. I mean, I really disliked my pawns on dark squares. Doesn't matter what you take with. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Thank you. Thank you. That's a trade I like to see because now I have 2 passed pawns. Okay, this is a bit tricky now. Yeah, I think I misplayed a bit. So let's start running. This might be a draw already. The bishop f4, he just takes on f5. So that's why I start running. Bishop f4. Actually, I think I need to go after this pawn. What? That was a mistake by him. Yeah, complete mistake. He had to go king f5, king g4. That was his last chance. Okay, I didn't show the best technique ever, but I'm still gonna win. I think I'm gonna win. Oof. That was a bit suspicious. The whole game. No challenges, please. Thank you. Let me reject the challenge. Okay. Oh, my opponent is berserking me, but I'm black here, and I like this position as black. So I know there's the line with knight f6 and the line with bishop b7, but I think bishop b7 there's queen f3. Maybe I try those lines. Yeah, you look like a wise man. Thank you. Okay, my opponent might know the line because he's playing fast. I'm gonna do exactly the same the last opponent did against me. He was a 1500, but I really liked what he did. I think it was good. And here I think I went for queen f3. Mike, thanks for the follow. Hope you like the stream. And I think here I took on d5 and went bishop e3. So I'm playing exactly the same my previous opponent played against me, even though he was a weaker player. I really liked what he did. I have no idea of this opening, so let's repeat his steps. I didn't do that, however. I didn't do that for a reason. And what was the reason? I think rook e8 was the reason. Let's go for it. There's nothing wrong with the other rook, but rawr. No, bishop h3, there's queen f3. So I had that idea when I was white in that position. I had the idea of 92 to answer bishop h3 with queen f3. But I think now with the knight on d2, this bishop is blocked, so this rook is never protecting the back rank. And I think that's what I didn't like about 92 when I was in that position as white. Let's see how my opponent defends now, because I definitely see a big threat here of going rook e1 and after knight f1 either bishop f2 or bishop e2 or bishop h3, winning on the spot. So he needs to address that, and there's no easy answer because the knight can't really easily move without allowing moves such as bishop f3. So I'm liking what I see. Even after bishop takes d5, I could go rook e1 first instead of taking the bishop. So not sure what he's gonna do. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I guess bishop f3. Okay, there's a couple of ideas here. There are a couple of ideas. Knight e3 is a very annoying one. Rook check followed by knight e3. Rook check followed by knight e3. Look at that. It's a rook and a piece for the queen, and there's... Okay, let's do it. So now after after king f2, I could go either knight e3 or bishop h3. But bishop h3, he takes the bishop, right? That's the best. And if I go knight e3, he might go pawn takes here, and then the queen is free. So I guess I have to go for bishop h3. Yeah, I didn't like that. Okay. That's not very wise, I think. Yeah, I think he had to take on h3. Now he's got a problem. GG Hakan. You should have started with bishop h3. And after queen f2, what was the idea? Bishop h3, queen f2. What was your idea, Bobby? What am I missing? I'm waiting for your line. Okay, let's play against Weary Up. And now I'm white, so it's time to suffer again. You're waiting for your line too. Okay. Look at that move. Okay, that's definitely out of my radar. That defends the rook, so queen f3 looks stupid. And d4 is the most natural move, but I'm sure he has an idea with that move. At least I'm gonna have bishop f4 eventually, or at least the knight is not controlling that square. 6. Okay, let's play d4. d4 cannot be that bad. And after bishop d6, I guess we will enter the same kind of position, except the bishop on b7 is not going to be blocked. But the bishop really wants to go to g4, right? Oh, he goes there first. So that's the idea, okay. But isn't queen g4 defending, for the most part, the biggest threats in the position? Now the knight is not here, I can play bishop e3 and knight e2 maybe. Okay, this is preventing queen h4. And just in case, it's defending g2 for the time being. Next move, instead of bishop e3, could actually be bishop g5 or something like that, or even bishop f4. And after, well, there's no f5, so after h5, queen g3 or stuff like that. That was stupid. Yeah, I thought bishop h3, queen f2. That's why I went for rook e1 check. And I honestly thought knight e3 was winning, but then I realized he takes on g5, hitting my queen on g4, sorry. So that means that after rook e1 check, I had to go bishop h3. And I think he had to go queen takes h3 and then take on e1. Although then I take on h2 and it should be lost for him. But yeah, g4 was just a horrible blunder. So now bishop g5. Bishop g5 maybe, and queen g6. Yeah, bishop g5, queen g6 is a bit... Not sure what to do, but he has no threat. Can I go knight e2? Knight e2, if rook e8, I trade and go knight f3. No, knight f3 is a mistake. Knight f1. Then if rook e1, I go bishop g5. Yeah. So I think because of his not so active moves, with no immediate threat, I actually have time to move my knight somewhere. So this is my idea, to go knight f1 here, which by the way is defending this. And now rook e1 can be answered with bishop g5. Okay, that move I didn't expect. Maybe I have bishop c2 to prepare bishop g5, preventing queen g6. So bishop c2, and if rook e1 again, bishop g5 looks good. Yeah, let's do that. Don't see a real problem yet. Why not bishop e3 first? Yeah, it was playable. I just wanted the knight, the knight is defending. I just wanted to bring some pieces, and the knight was the clumsiest piece. And I thought he gave me just one chance to go there, so I did it. I think the bishop has good scope already from c1. It can go to e3, but also to f4 or g5, depending on what my opponent does. So yeah, I just took the chance to move the knight, which is usually not available. Bishop g5 is begging to be played. Well, actually, I'm sort of allowing him to go wrong with rook e1, so that bishop g5 comes with greater power. Also, I'm removing the g6 square first, because after bishop g5, queen g6 was a bit annoying because my queen is undefended, so my bishop would be pinned. So bishop c2, I think it's a good way to prepare bishop g5 in general. Hi, Captain. Hey, John. What is up? Rook e1, bishop g5, queen e6. Yeah, and I can trade queens. I mean, I'm a pawn up. I'm not saying that bishop g5 wins material. What I say is I solve my problems. That's what I'm saying. Also, maybe queen e6, I have bishop f5. No, that's too much. Not much, heading to bed soon. Me too. Well, in 1 hour, let's say. So that, when the tournament finishes in 1 hour, I will go to bed as well. He went wrong. Well, I'm not sure whether that's wrong or not, but I think I solved my problems. He wanted to queen e6, rook takes e1 for the sake of beauty. That's nice. Except there's a checkmate on g2, Bobby. That would be horrible. Queen e6, rook takes e1, queen takes g4, rook e8 check, bishop f8, and I go bishop e7 for the checkmate, and he checkmates me on g2. That would be horrible. Okay, look at that. I thought that could happen, but I don't really understand it. Can't I just take it? Is he checkmating me or something? I mean, queen d6 check, I have bishop f4. So, not sure what my opponent is trying to do with that bishop h2 move. A, ha, B. What are those emotes? Hey, okay, tested. Oh, look at that. Queen takes f2. I'm so tempted to go rook e1 and bishop e4. Okay, rook e1 must be played, right? Because I'm up on material. 500 bits, man. Dude. I Habibi. Okay, Habibi. Okay. Oh, okay. What I was trying to do is not working. But I think the easiest would be queen g3. Well, actually, what about just threatening checkmate on g7? Okay, I have one idea. I have one very nasty idea after g6. Well, I'm expecting g6. And the idea is to play d5. So he cannot take it because of the checkmate, and I'm threatening queen e4 with a forced queen trade. Hey Joey, thank you. I'm the captain of my team, so I just got a captain hat. Always trick your opponent, rar. I'm not trying to trick him, I'm just trying to play good chess, except I hang the knight. What? Okay, never mind. This is still fine. I'm gonna threaten checkmate. It's gonna be very easy to stop for him, except hanging the bishop there. Pepe, stop hanging pieces. It's not so easy anymore. Hanging a piece is not good. If you're taking notes, hanging a piece is not good, guys. Knight d6. Queen h4. Knight there, okay. Queen here. I mean, as long as I'm protecting this square, there's no check. And now I'm threatening checkmate. And maybe king f8. Oh, I mean, that cannot be good, right? There's one check here. There's no more checks as far as I see them. Oh yeah, there's this one. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. So let's repeat here, always repeat. And after the check on d2, oh. Okay. I'm gonna give the draw. I think it's the wisest because of the time. I mean, I think he definitely could have gone for the win here instead of instead of going for the draw. So, I'm having such a hard time with white, and I'm having such an easy time with black. So I definitely should consider playing this opening with black. Despite being, I think, with the advantage in this last game, I ended up wasting it. All right. Next game, d3. Aha. I don't know what that is. So let's take. Has to take with the bishop. Or that. There's bishop d5. So if I take there, he has bishop d5. And then knight takes f2. That's too much, isn't it? So let's play this. Bishop c2. Oh, I didn't think he would do that. Okay. I'm hanging this pawn now that I moved the knight, so I'm pretty sure what I'm doing is wrong. Should I take? Because if knight takes e4, maybe bishop c2 before I play bishop c5. But if knight b3, I'm assuming he's going to take on e5, and then I have bishop c5. I don't know. c6 is hanging also. This is crazy. Oh, he's got that move, but then I can defend my extra pawn. Can't I? Let's go for it. I'm very greedy. I'm greedy. Never play f6. 94 was your welcome to Forktown, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So bishop here. Look at this bishop. Has no contender. All right, all those light squares for me. This is a problem. It is a problem, but I'm still gonna play this. I'm a pawn up. What can be bad about it? Thanks for the challenge, Pushy Discovery, but I'm declining it because I'm playing a tournament. Oh, look at that. He just gave away the file. So rook d3. Nah, let's play king of 7. I will think later. This is a problem. How can I solve that? Maybe, just maybe I go bishop d8 and a5. I'm not sure how well that solves the problem. So if I ever go here, he might have 92. So he's offering that trade. e4 looks a bit too much. So I think he's sort of solving the problem for me because I can go a5 now. And if the rook goes back to a1, I have a4. And the bishop is controlling b3. So rook a1, I have a4. Problem solved. I can go to the d file. Okay, so he decides to do that. Now this is weak, but he has no easy way to attack it because my bishops are gorgeous. Okay, let's not hang the rook or anything. Let's put it here and ask him, are you gonna defend the pawn like that? Okay, okay. Maybe rook a1. It's a funny move. Let's do it. For a second, I looked at my king. If my king was on g7, that would be okay. So I guess he needs to defend the rook somehow. He has plenty of time because I cannot win the bishop in just one move, but it's getting tricky for him, I believe. So f5 now. He needs to be careful with a move like bishop g5. So king f1, bishop g5, king e1. Take on d2, he has to take with probably the king, then bishop b3, then rook moves. Oh, okay. So bishop g5 could be a lot of fun. This position is more pleasant than the last one. Yeah, I'm having a pleasant game with black every time, and I'm having a really unpleasant game with white every time. So that's the kind of opening I like to study. Because I might play it next time I play black. Hey Nicola, what is up? Oh, isn't that a piece for me? What is he doing? Because it's not even pinned. Like, you know, I can take on b2. Oh, 93, I missed that. Actually, 93, bishop b2, knight takes b2. I think he had 93, so this is our... We both blundered here, definitely. I'm sorry, you have to witness that, guys. 94. Let's play. So if I trade everything, Looks the simplest. He can't take the pawn, obviously. Problem is, I think white can easily avoid playing the marshal, attack and transpose into something more comfortable for him. Wasn't that what happened in this game? Yeah. In this position, my opponent started with d4. And anyway, I got a very pleasant position. Never mind, let's continue. I'll do the check. Ooh, I thought my time went out. He just resigned. Okay, cool. All right, back to the tournament. I believe Karpov even said that he never faced the marshal on his chess career. Interesting. Just push the pawn, the knight is restricted, can't touch it. Yep. I guess that's why he resigned. Back to the drawing board. So, at least I didn't lose any games yet, despite having terrible positions as white. Well, I think the first game I played as white, I managed to survive. Okay, two things. First things first, good night, John John. I hope you have sweet dreams. And second, thanks for the follow, Buracito. And thanks for the follow, All Horns. All Horns. Okay, thanks for following, guys. I hope you like the stream. We're playing the marshal here. It looks a very active opening for black, especially if white accepts. You will kick their asses. Oh, there is FM in the tournament. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, so we're sort of entering the main line now. My previous opponent tried knight b6, and I think I played c6 too much already. So I know c6 is the right move, but I think I should try bishop e7 or knight f6 at some point. I don't know, just to try new things. I mean, I see the idea of c6, so I don't know why would I play bishop e7. I'm trying to make it work in my head. Bishop e7, queen f3. I have to play c6 anyway. And then, unless there's no. Yeah, I don't know. And if knight f6 also. Okay, let's play c6. let's just lose. Let's just lose 1 minute and then keep playing. I think I'm gonna play c6 every time. So I like this position a lot, really. g3, queen h3, rook takes d5. That's what happened in the first game. In the first game, my opponent took on d5 in that position. Oh, now he can take here. Actually, this is a difference. By trading first there, he could, in this line, he could take there. So knight f6 is best? Really? Really, Bobby? Joking. Okay. Just kidding. Okay, that makes sense. So 92, I think it's a call for rook e8. Let's use this rook instead of the other. Well, actually, the other is in a wrong diagonal, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do it with this one. 92 like the previous. Yeah, I'm gonna use the same idea until one of my opponents shows me how to survive here. So after takes f3, I play rook e1 and bishop h3. And there, I thought bishop h3 should be enough. And after queen f3, I have to trade and win the exchange. What else do I have? Maybe rook e2 first. It looks annoying. And there's a very nasty idea of taking the knight and going bishop f3, winning the queen. That's a very funny one. How can he prevent it, actually? That might be better than bishop h3. Oh, there's g4, maybe. After bishop f3, g4. Then bishop takes h2. Queen takes h2, queen takes g4. Oh, that's a so funny line. So funny. Okay, let's go for that. Let's go for that. Bishop h3 or winning an exchange in this position is bad. No, definitely. Bishop h3 was winning an exchange. I think it was. But I like this idea. I like this idea more. You know, this quote, maybe this is a wrong line and the other was simpler. But you know, when you see a good move, find a better one. And I think this is okay. Yeah. That saves the threat. Okay. But I think my position is great. It's probably even better than winning an exchange. But yeah, that's the move I missed, h4, even though it was there in my head. I remember thinking of it. Oh, never mind. Okay, so now he goes there. Takes. Rook e3, nah. Rook e1, nah. What about? Aha. Okay, I understand. Let's go here first. And now rook here. He's got to move the bishop. He's gonna move the bishop. So I'm gonna play a5. I think a5 is clever. If he moves the bishop, I can take on b2 first. And if he does not move the bishop, I go a4. And if he takes there, I go rook e1. Now the bishop cannot move. Can it? Oh, he can move. What am I saying? What the heck am I thinking? Anyway, position is great anyway. So rook takes e3, pawn takes queen g4. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But I like my position a lot. It's important to play queen g4 fast. So it looks like I had an idea. I do have an idea. But this knight, I mean, I'm 2 pawns down now. So my idea was this one. And here. And I will let him think what to do with his life. If queen c2, I can win the queen at least. If there's no checkmate there. I guess there's a checkmate. Yeah, there's a checkmate. And if that, I take this. Yeah. And I guess this wins the rook. Well, the exchange. All right. He's not resigning, which is funny. Yeah. No, he defended c3. He's not resigning, come on. I don't know. It's hard to win this position. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have 1 minute in the clock. The only way, maybe he has no resign button. Yeah, maybe that's the case. The only way here that I see not to win this position is hanging a fork, but it's really hard to fork my queen and king right now. Or I can lose some time also. Yeah, I can also lose some time. Check here, here, check here. Yes, the stalemate position, but he has a pawn. Oh boy. GG. Did you forget your own rule? Never resign. Rawr, never resign. Yeah. He did it perfect. Let him queen the mate. No, I'm not that kind of guy. I like playing good moves. That's what I like. Sorry for your bad English. You're not. I mean, your English is fine. It's the best we can expect from a French guy. Bishop b7. What about queen f3? The quality is still there. Yeah. So I thought bishop b7, the problem was queen f3, but I might be wrong. It looks like he has to play c6 anyway. Unless I miss some crazy ideas that I don't think can work. Spanish people are not that good with English either, from what I know. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Spanish people are terrible with English. Bishop f6, not bishop d6. So this guy is playing a bit strange. I'm not so worried now. Maybe I should, but I'm not so worried after this bishop went here and this bishop went here. It's not the kind of position where I'm scared when the bishop is here and this comes into the light squares. Okay, so do I have time for 92 again? 92, rook moves, rook e8, take, knight f1, rook e1, and I don't have a good way to hit the queen. And if I go bishop takes and bishop f4, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And now bishop f4, so I have time to connect the rooks, and this bishop is blocked by the by its own pawn, and that pawn is weak in the endgame, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. All right, maybe knight comes here. Dutch and German are very good with English. Yeah, so are okay, maybe not so good as Dutch and German, but they're very good in Portugal as well. Much better than Spanish. Portuguese people speak English much better than Spanish people. But French and Spanish are really bad. That's weird. Yeah. Oh, look at that. He wants to do something, but I don't know what he wants to do. So let's bring the knight to a good square. How come? I don't know. I don't know why they are good. I think, well, one thing I know is that in Portugal they have less translations of movies. Like they watch a lot of movies in original version. So that might be one of the reasons. Okay, yeah, my structure is going to be a bit ruined, but it's not the end of the world, is it? Queen h5, I lose the bishop, so yeah, whatever. I don't think it's the end of the world. He's got the bishop pair, so even in the endgame, he's got some compensation, despite having played not so actively as other opponents. So I'm really liking the Marshall attack for black. Like, even not playing very actively, I think he gets compensation in the endgame. I mean, I still believe white is better here, but okay, we'll see. Okay, so he takes that. That was a bit weird, because if you trade queens, now the rook on a8 is passive defending a6. Why did you trade on e1? That was a bit strange, unless there's a particular reason I'm not aware of. Okay, this bishop might come here, which is not good or bad, so let's invite him to go there anyway. And now I have access to this square, which I didn't before, so maybe I go there. That's a question I'm asking to the bishop on f6. And then I should be a bit careful of this alignment, but for the moment there's no danger, of course, because I would have check and then save the bishop. Okay, that's definitely asking for this check. What is he doing? It looks like I'm winning a piece, but I'm thinking whether I have a checkmate idea or something. Okay, the check I have to do. And then, if this is not winning a piece, it should win at least an exchange after bishop takes rook. But maybe I have something better, like this check. Yeah. Okay, let's throw the check because I think I can still win the bishop. And actually this makes my life easier now, if I'm not mistaken. And because that's also a pawn. It's the exchange and a pawn. Well, actually I could take here also, I'm thinking. I don't need to take on a8, a rook, I can take the piece. I'm just kidding. Why did he play even bishop d8? I don't know. Okay, let's attack that bishop. And I'm going for a ping, and this bishop doesn't have a lot of squares to keep a6 defended. So let's go there. And king here, king there. Is there no way to use that? Okay, let's defend these pawns. Oh, actually, it's not so. Okay, never mind. Let's defend those pawns, and I might try to attack this to win that, but he saw. So now, what to do now? Let's go here. That's a question for the bishop. I might go after that pawn. If bishop d6 preventing it, I go knight b4. Okay. Knight b4 should be good. Actually, it's probably better than knight b8 because he wants to do bishop b2. So this sort of defense against that idea of bishop b2, or not. Okay, so check. I didn't think he would do that. And I could do this, but I think I prefer to trade these pieces in this fashion and take some pawns, and this should be easier to win because now I have plenty of passed pawns and I have plenty of time as well. 51 seconds should be enough. I think it's a good moment to resign, Mr. Murphy again. Mr. Murphy again. Will you resign after this move? No, you won't. Okay. Maybe I can still take one extra pawn. We will see. So bishop d2 I'm expecting. Or there is actually even easier for me to win the a6 pawn, I believe, because now I have this and check if he pushes the pawn, because the bishop has to change diagonal. Yeah. Take here. Push. Why not rook takes f4? Yeah, I want to preserve the... I want to do the shortest path, Sphinxy. I think if I get a queen and I keep the rook, it's gonna be faster. Probably. All right. Not really meaning to torture him. It's just that I can safely pre-move here, which saves me time. And he resigned. GG, Murphy. Looks like Dr. Max is doing such a great tournament. Maybe he's an expert in this opening. Many strong players there, but I didn't face them yet. And Tips and Taps is in the top 10 right now. Ola Lekan, let's go again. We already played, right? Okay. So let's go for the usual line. Playing white again. Not a fan. Why would you play on and resign now? Not even trying to stalemate. Either you resign right when you're lost, or either you try to stalemate. Yeah, whatever. Bishop e6. Okay, this is new. This is new. I think I will play normally because after bishop d6, rook e1, I'm not certain what the bishop is doing on e6. Maybe I could go queen f3 instead of d4, trying to force c6. But I don't particularly think there's anything useful about that. Actually, that's also very strange. Move bishop f6. Okay. Interesting. So maybe he wants to force me to take here at some point. I don't know how's he gonna do it, but that's a possible explanation of this bishop e6, bishop f6 setup. Because now the queen can't jump over the bishop, and the bishop cannot change diagonal. So I don't think he's gonna attack me so fiercely as previous opponents. I think I have time for this. And maybe even there, but I think I'm gonna be safer on f1. Knight a3, knight c2, knight e3. Oh, that's pretty interesting idea, Sphinxy. Maybe I did have time for that. Okay, so he's allowing me some trades, and I'm happy to trade this bishop, I think, as long as I'm not checkmated. And then any knight jump will attack the bishop, so something like knight e4. Well, here I can even trade rooks, but I like knight e4. 94, bishop g5, I take everything. Yeah, I like that. If I'm not hanging, so rook e4, queen d5, I can take on f4 with the rook. So yeah, and here bishop g5, knight takes g5, rook e1, queen g5. I can take on f4 at the very least. I think I'm going to be a pawn up in a queen and rook versus queen and rook endgame. We'll see. Martial attack. Looks interesting. So knight d5, allowing me to take that bishop, which of course I'm going to do. So check, why not? So I guess he will take with the queen to prevent rook e6. But I think I will go rook e6 anyway, and after queen e6, just bishop d2. And just enjoy life in this position. After rook e8, I might even go queen e1. I guess queen f1, threatening rook e1. It's also interesting. Queen f3, I still need to play h3 or something like that, but it looks also fine. But queen f3, maybe queen e2. Queen f3, queen e2, and take rook d1, still good. Still good. Then if knight f4, I have king f1. Yeah, queen f3 looks good. Queen f3, or actually h3 first. It's the same, right? It will transpose. If he goes queen e2 now, it transposes to, yeah, exactly, to what I calculated. So rook d1 here, and I'll go king f1. And I'm a pawn up. And I have the bishop versus the knight. I cannot lose this. And because I said that, I might lose it. But I shouldn't. I shouldn't lose this. Okay, this hat is killing me. Really. Okay, now we're talking. Wasn't rook e1 an idea, or just to simplify? Too simplified. Oh yes, it was. Actually, it was. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was good. For the time being, my bishop is not so great, so maybe I would regret trading rooks so fast, but I could never lose that. Here with the rook, I'm thinking maybe a4. a4 if b4, c4 is what I'm calculating in my mind. That would win a pawn for me. So a4 looks good, but rook e1 still good. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go for a4. And I don't want to trade too much, but opening a second file while I have all the entry points covered on the e file would allow me to get my rook active. Whenever he plays b4, I have c4, and then b4 is hanging, so we'll see. Open up for the bishop. Not yet, not yet. For the time being, my bishop is protecting important squares. Maybe you're right, but I like to get my rook active first, and then I might even try to get my king active, maybe to f3, pawn to f4, king f2, king f3, something like that. I don't think my bishop is great, and I would need to change the structure a lot to make it good. I'm not sure how good it will be if we trade too many pawns. Like if I go b3, c4, well, it's an idea. b3, c4 is actually an idea. It would be nice to have the king here, but I can't do it unless I distract his rook. which he might be thinking about. Okay. So I'll do the check and go f4 fast because I think he's gonna go king g6. You deleted that message? Come on, Bobby. You're abusing your powers as a mod. So rook a6 or what? Yeah, let's go rook a6. Now I'm expecting the rook back to e6, and I'm gonna play f4 fast. So I'm asking some questions. After g6, I'm going to go king f2 fast. Censorship for the win, yeah. If knight c7, I can go rook a7. If knight e7, I go g4. If f5, okay, that move completely surprised me. I didn't expect it. It looks good though. So b3 and c4 is a plan now. Let's go here for the time being. Rook e4 hangs this pawn, but maybe I have to play g3 first. All right, let's play g3 now. I'm sort of putting my pawns on dark squares, which is a bit counterintuitive, but my next plan, my following plan is b3, c4. And he should change the place of his pieces somehow. Okay, that's a good move, yeah. That's a move that I missed. Shit, okay, so let's do the check. And which one should I do? Okay, let's do this one, because if he repeats here, okay, I repeat. And I don't mind repeating, but if he goes knight e4 check, I go king f3, and I should be fine. So first I'm giving him a repetition, and then if he goes for that, I might have played the other move. So this knight might come here, and he's doing that, okay. But b3 was always on the agenda, so now when he tickles the pawn back, I'm gonna go c4, which was always on the agenda. And after takes, yeah, this is completely equal, it looks like. Now d5, d5. All right, still a pawn up. Rook f6, maybe bishop d4. So rook e8, rook a6, rook d8, bishop c5. He has to be very careful now. Very careful. Oh, rook f6. Oh, actually, what? I think he had rook f6, and if I attack the rook, he could attack my rook. But now I think I pin the knight, and I think I'm winning a piece here. I think he blundered. Thanks, Lucas Simeon, for the challenge, but I'm gonna decline it. I'm playing a tournament here. Okay, I think he blundered a piece here. Okay, let's stay with the rook, obviously. What? He trades rooks. What? What? All right. Let's not lose on time, if possible. I think I'm gonna promote. All right. Augusto is already in second place. I didn't get to play Dr. Max nor Augusto yet. And Spiridon, also a strong guy there. And Tips and Taps is not on the top 10 anymore. Augusto is too strong. Yeah, it looked like. And here we go against what it looks like a strong player as well. So, and I get the black pieces. So that's good news because I will be shown what's the way to play as white, which I like to see. My opponent is 2450 from Brazil. He's only 2000 in bullet though, which is weird. It's a very big difference. Anyway, I'll be shown. What? Now, what is this? Why? Why did he resign? Easy win. But this is very weird. You all played. I couldn't scare him. I'm gonna open this in a new tab. February 2020. No, you know, maybe you suspect what I'm thinking. I'm gonna investigate. Never mind. Let's play against Dan Flora with the white pieces. Oh, and I still don't know how to play with the white pieces. I was hoping this strong player would show me. Better resign and play the marshal against you. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking okay, buenas noches, Bobby. Good night. Bonne nuit. À tout à l'heure. So, again the knight b6 line, guys. Again the knight b6 line. What did I play? I played that, right? I played d4. If he was cheating, you would have known he just resigned. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. 2400 in a slow time control. À tout à l'heure, you can say, I cannot say that, for, of course not for good night, but I could say à tout à l'heure if I hope to see you later, right? Anyway, bishop b7. I guess I'll bring my rook back to e1. Or should I wait? À tout à l'heure means I'll see you later in the day. Yeah. Okay. Not tomorrow. Okay. That makes sense, right? So I'll say au revoir. And bonne nuit. Yeah. So I remember now, I played queen g4 in a previous game, but it was after bishop d6. I'm thinking whether I can or cannot play knight d2 here. Knight d2, bishop d6, rook e1. If rook e8 take, my knight is already on f1. I think I can play this. Can I not? This is like the biggest question in this opening. When can I or can I not play knight d2? He might have ideas of bishop f6. Okay, no, bishop d6. I was thinking bishop f6, then knight c4, queen d5. But okay, with bishop d6, I should only be scared about this, and I really should. So rook e1, queen h4, g3, queen h3. Yeah, that's scary. Huh. Yeah, actually this is scary. I might need to play rook h5, which is funny. But I think rook h5 makes more sense now that there's no bishop on c8. So I don't know if rook h5 is a move, but I was a bit scared of rook e1, queen h4, g3, queen h3. Even though maybe I could have a move there. d5. Knight takes d5. No, it was really scary. So, let's see. It's not like hasta luego. Okay, thank you, Bobby. It's good to know. I sort of knew, but it's good to know for sure. And yeah, I like learning all about languages every time. So rook e8 makes sense. Okay, I think the knight needs to go now to f1. Although I could start attacking h7 maybe. Nah, let's go here. Now I should be careful not to hang a checkmate on g2, but for the time being there's no queen g5. Oops. There's no queen g5, there's no queen d5, there's no queen c6. And queen c6 is gonna take 2 moves. And okay. So I have a safe spot for the rook if he attacks it. So okay, that move is probably coming to the attack there. And now bishop g5, there's queen g6. Bishop g5, queen g6, bishop c2. I like that line a lot. But then bishop e4, then I trade. I like trading. So bishop g5, queen g6, bishop c2, rook e1. What is that? I take his queen, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna pray because I don't know whether I'm winning or I'm losing. This is very, very crazy. Looks crazy. It looks crazy. Yeah. So bishop e4 I trade. Rook e1 I take on g6. I could take on e1 also. Okay, bishop e4, that's what I thought. And now I'm no longer scared because this bishop, in some of the lines I have to take the knight for it, and he has the bishop. Now he has only one bishop and h2 is perfectly defended. So he's doubling rooks. Should be careful with that. And also my rook is a bit pinned to defending this one. Knight g3 maybe? I think queen f3 first, but queen f3, rook e8, if knight g3, rook e1. I'm really low on time. So I'm gonna play queen f3, and after rook e8, I'm gonna play bishop e3. Bishop e3, knight c4. Huh. Ay. Maybe rook d1. Is it too slow, rook d1? Oh, I didn't expect that move. Not at all. Let's play rook d1 now. I expected him to double rooks. Maybe he wants a trick, but I don't see the trick. The queen looks stuck on g6. Well, it's a bit challenging. Okay, and now bishop c1, but let's first play bishop e3. And only if he attacks the bishop with the knight, I go bishop c1. Why in that move order? Because, I don't know, I want him to lose flexibility somehow and have a tempo for me later, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just intuition telling me I should do that. Never mind. Rook d5 I can do. Rook h4. Rook h4 maybe. Trying to bring the rook to better squares. It was possible to put the rook on d5 or f5, but I didn't see a purpose for it. And now it looks like I'm attacking. Bishop e7 is such an ugly move to see. Yeah, I mean, why would he do that? Now I can even play rook e1 next. I don't know. Rook e1 and rook e4. So bishop f4. Let's see where his queen goes. There. Okay, now winning the tempo, and I'm a bit short on time. I see there's this queen g3 move, attacking c7 and g7, c7 winning a knight now because the knight went to a5. Come on, come on. Rook g7, big time threat. Bishop c7, big time threat. What's he gonna do? Queen f6 looks like a move, but then bishop e5 happens. If g5, of course, bishop c7. What else do we have? Dun 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 dun. This is looking great. Yeah, but he's got plenty of time. Boy, that's nasty. He's got plenty of time. I don't see a move. Hikaru bat mejor. Hey, how you doing? Hello again. Yeah, he missed this move. He's thinking a lot now. And that's the reason, Sphinxy, sorry, Warnaki, not to play knight g3. To have the square for the queen. Okay, so he goes for that. I have a challenge. No challenges right now, please. Joder, tío, pero menuda posición, hombre. Also, this is winning an exchange, by the way, but I think I prefer to take on g7. Read that in your Spanish accent. Joder, tío, pero menuda posición, hombre. This is a bit of a Galician accent, I have to say. Yes! I could try some Argentinian accent, but I think you're not gonna like it. Wow, I'm in first place. Whoa! Nah, an exchange isn't worth it. Here, you're crushing him. Yeah. Second place now. So finally, I'm gonna play Dr. Max, right? Yeah. We're playing for the arena, guys. We're playing... Whoever wins this game is gonna win the arena. And I got white! No, I got white! Okay. Okay. He's leading the arena, though. So I don't have enough time. He's 2 points up. So actually, because he didn't berserk, he can ensure he wins the arena. So, okay. He can decide, and I cannot. He's going for this line. And so if I remember correctly, I played this, and after bishop g4, queen g2, and after queen h5. If I remember correctly, I traded here and went bishop e3. If I remember correctly. And after bishop f3, I went here, but I thought it was much better to go in bishop h3. So let's see. Oh, he didn't play that. So I have time to play knight e2. So now after bishop h3, I have queen f3. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let's go h4. Which is a bit asking for trouble, I have to say. But this was the idea, bishop g5. I want to trade rooks. He's incentivized to take the full 10 minutes. Yeah. He can play f6, honestly. Yeah. So if I trade rooks and go bishop e3, I'm not sure how good that is for me. I didn't expect that. Okay, never mind. I'm still fine. If the queen is not coming to h5, I might be able to play knight f3. But if not, I can play knight f1, knight h2. Yeah. So knight f3, if queen e4, knight h2, yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Still theory, I don't know. I want to go rook e1 and bishop d2. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna win the arena because it's on his hands. Oh, okay. That's a bit annoying. So if knight h2, bishop e4, f3, bishop moves, rook e1, how bad is that? I guess we'll figure it out because we're about to play it. I don't see anything else. Oh, okay. Well, bishop h3 is not a big issue. So if I go here, take, knight f1, bishop d3. I know f3 is losing in many positions. We already discovered that in some of our black games. But okay, now bishop d2 should be a rook trade because he cannot really take here, I think. Yeah. And now instead of trading, I could go g4. No, I cannot. Okay, let's go queen f2. Aha. So king here makes sense. If queen d6, I have bishop f4. I'm still a pawn up. So if I manage to trade queens, I should be doing fine. Let's go here. Bishop c4 is a blunder, so bishop must go away. Or there, which I missed. Let's go a3. My bishop is the worst bishop ever. Queen there, I can trade everything, or I can go here. Actually, let's go back here, hitting the bishop and defending g3, so I can go bishop here and trading my terrible bishop. I think queen e1 is such a good move. He defended very wisely the e8 square, but I still have an active queen now. Hitting this. He's got an active queen himself. Should be careful with that. Bishop d3, I have perpetual already. And I probably have something else. Take. And I don't know. Queen e3. This position looks very equal, but I'm a pawn up. My knight wants to come to e3. Yeah, it looks like this is heading for a time travel for me. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna have problems with my time. So g6 would be nice. g6 would be a nice move to see, especially because the arena is due in okay. This sort of looks like a draw to me. We're repeating. If I go here, we're repeating. But I can go queen c2 and trade queens, which he might have realized because now he's thinking, yeah. So let's go here. Bishop e4 check is a horrible concession that I just made. Now I might get checkmated eventually on h1, so queen a2 makes sense, or that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is terrible. Push. Oh, he can trade and take on b5. That defends d5. Or that. I missed that. Okay, so now I have a bad position. And that's not good news. Let's go here. Let's go here. He has no rook, queen to the back rank, so I might be able to do this. So, this all looks very suspicious. Okay, he had queen b1, but maybe it wasn't that good. So I thought it was. So check here. And I don't know, queen here. We're now in third place. I mean, Augusto is going to win the arena. Yeah. So I'm clear third and Dr. Max is clear second. Let's see if this works. It shouldn't work after queen b8 check. 2 minutes until tourney ends. Yeah, but I have 43 seconds. So, oh, queen there I can go here, right? With queen b8 I couldn't, but with that I can. Oh, that's a good point. "21 seconds left. No bueno." So bishop e4, knight f4, and otherwise king f4. And if king h6, just b5 maybe? Or king f2 and knight e6. Let's push first. King here. King goes to e3. Unless he pushes the pawn, then it goes to e2. Looks like a draw, time situation aside. Yeah, the time situation is not great. But if the king moves, I have knight takes h5. Okay, the arena is over now. Officially over. So this game will not count. He's in Suxon, isn't he? Well, if he plays d2. Well, actually, knight takes d3. He cannot really take it. 15 seconds, guys. I have no move. I have one move. Should be a draw now. I just have no idea how to do it in 7 seconds. So this is a draw, but I can still lose. It looks like I'm losing. On time. GG, Dr. Max. Okay, that was my mistake, because I think, despite me having traveled before and yeah, honestly, trying to play for a draw, I think after this move, position might be even advantageous for me. So, problem is I had like 7 seconds here, but this should be a win. Except I didn't have time. Yeah, I didn't like allowing the king to g5. I think I didn't see a way to win. Maybe I can play this, and after takes this, but that's a draw. So I was trying to play for the win here in a position where I believe I had no way to win. And yeah, that definitely consumed some seconds. And obviously I could have gone for the draw more easily by just sacrificing my knight for the pawn. And yeah, it's really unfortunate to lose like this, because even here it's an obvious draw. I completely missed 91 check here. Yeah, I mean, when I'm pre-moving, of course the natural thing to do is to pre-move the knight in front of the pawn. So yeah, it's a pity, because obviously this position is a draw. And I pre-moved this because I had to pre-move one. I had less than 1 second, but obviously here queen h8 is better. And actually queen f4 was a bad pre-move, because had he played king g4, I was I would be completely lost immediately, but okay, never mind. It was a good tournament after all. There you go. Augusto taking the first place, thanks to this last game between Dr. Max and me. 45 points, amazing. Dr. Max with 40 points, amazing. And me with 38 points, which is not so bad. I also joined a bit late, but the three of us played 10 games, so same options there. And I have to say, Augusto made a 100% berserk rate and 100% win rate, which is awesome. And I did 100% berserk rate, yay, and 90% win rate. So I guess I got 2 draws. No, 1 draw. Wait, what? Ah, okay. So win rate is just wins. It's not points. So I got a 90% of wins, but I got 95% of the points. 9 wins and a draw, which is really good for an opening where I felt a big difference between being white and being black. At least how easy it is to play with one side or the other. And all right, interesting. Katiquillo there in the top 10, nice. As in being white sacks, yeah. Well, at least it's some pressure for white. I definitely found some nice defensive ideas. Like in the first game, I was white, and then I was using them for the rest of the games, and pretty interesting opening, I have to say. Also, my performance was great, 2285. And what else to say? Yeah, I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, this player, UL played. This player, who is top 50 player. He's got a rapid rating of 2448, and he resigned in the second move. That was really suspicious, and I think I might have to investigate it, although from what I see in the activity feed, he plays too many rapid games. Lately he played too many rapid games, and he has some losses, so maybe not so suspicious after all. I don't know. It was very strange, very strange. Hey Thorns Alton, me good, yeah, yay, third place. I was leading the arena before the last game. Okay, it's about timing. That last game didn't count. I lost it anyway. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a night. It's a bit late for me, and I still have a couple of tasks to do before bed. Rapid games are for learning. Well, I use them for learning. In my case, I usually play Bullet and Blitz on Lichess, and I only play Rapid in these arenas, and these arenas are thematic opening arenas, so yeah, I use them for learning, although to be honest, I berserk all the time, so I don't have too much time to think. But yeah, I really enjoy playing new openings from time to time. I think it expands my mind. You should try it. Have a good night, Warnaki, and thanks again for the support. I'm not sure. I think I told you many times already. You have access to the perks. sub 1, sub 2, can't remember, and yeah, that's sub 2. But you have also the sub 1 perk if you like. And yeah, I'm gonna see whether I can rate someone who's streaming out there, because yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, when was the last time I streamed? Probably the match Galicia versus Italy. Feels like a long time ago. Next time I will be streaming, it's going to be probably on Sunday. I think on Sunday I'll be doing some tactics probably. But not before that, because I have this match, over the board match on Saturday, so the very little time I will have this week, I will use it to study, I guess. There's Fortuna Chess or Thinker Teacher. I see. I see some people streaming out there. Let me see. I see Saltigo streaming. I see Jarl. Let's go. And Fedamaster. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. It's all nice. But you named Fortuna. I think he's a good supporter of the stream, so it's time to give some love back. Yeah, I've rated Saltigo lately. So let's go with Fortuna for this one. And oops, there's a typo. I just copy pasted what you typed. Fortuna Chess Coach. There you go. And Mokoro Congo, thanks for the follow. Hope you like the stream, man. It's time for me to leave, but I will leave you in good hands, or so I think. Yeah, there we go. Which is Chess with Friends. We're gonna watch some Chess with Friends by Fortuna Chess Coach. I hope you have a great night and a great end of the week, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye bye.